Good morning, Tigers. My name is Bria Hewley, and I'm here to start you off with your Friday morning campus weather forecast. Here are your current conditions right now in Columbia, Missouri. We are looking at some clouds in the area with the air temperature of 69 degrees. That dew point sitting at 60 degrees is close to that air temperature, has that humidity at 73%. But since we are not talking about those 70s and mid 70s for that dew point temperature, it is not incredibly uncomfortable outside. And we do have those winds coming out of the east southeast at 7 miles per hour. Current temperatures across the mid Missouri region, we're looking at mostly mid to upper 60s for this Friday morning. 71 over there in Kansas City and 71 also in Springfield. It's a tad bit warmer. Also looking at warmer temperatures in Manhattan, Kansas. We're looking at 73 degrees. So while necessarily this morning we are in those mid to upper 60s, those clouds are not in the area. We might have some high clouds here and there. And you see those green specks that is off to our west, and that could likely be ground clutter. If those are showers, they are either A, not making it to the ground, or B, probably lasted at most anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. They would not cause any damper towards your day, any activities that you may have. And we won't have to worry about that rain making its way towards Columbia. And that is just because we are looking at the winds that are aloft. As we head up higher into the atmosphere, if the winds are stronger, that's how we usually get those thunderstorms we've been seeing over this summer. But we are currently sitting under a high pressure right now. So those winds aren't necessarily staying away. We're under a ridge. It's going either north of us, it will stay west of us, or those winds necessarily stay east of us, which is why we've been experiencing those hotter temperatures, especially during this time of the year. You know, September still might be a tad bit muggy or so. It's still warm. It is still hot outside. Summer is not until the end of the month. But these dew point temperature shows that while we are experiencing those hotter temperatures, we're not even necessarily talking about uncomfortableness. We're not talking about that dew point temperature messing us up in terms of stickiness because we are staying in those mid to upper 60s. While yes, you can possibly feel that uncomfortable weather outside, that uncomfortable air, but we're not necessarily talking about anything like have we been seeing this summer with those dew point temperatures in the low to mid 70s, making it feel like a good 10, 15 degrees above the actual air temperature. So let me take you through the next few hours. We will be in those 90s, anywhere between 10, almost 12 degrees above average. Once again, since that dew point temperature isn't as bad, we won't have a strong heat index, maybe 1 or 2 degrees above the actual air temperature. We're heading up to today. We might have some clouds in the area. We will clear out as we head towards the afternoon hours. We're looking at a high of 96 degrees. And as we head into tonight, we have that cooling. Some clouds might make their way back into the area. We have a low of 69 degrees, and those winds will continue to come out of the west and the southwest for the next couple of days. And once again, that high is rarely moving. The hottest day will actually come tomorrow at the football game, which is why they moved that start time to 12 p.m. due to that dangerous heat. Looking at a high 97 degrees as we go against the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. And as we head off into the beginning and middle of next week, that high slowly make its way east, and we can finally potentially see a cool off as we head into next weekend.